money on my mind. Grind all day.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to another hood trail. It's early in the morning. I'm in the garage. Everybody's asleep in the house, so I figure why not? Let's get it in the garage, right? Sometimes multiple situations make up who you are, right? So the first one is it was a traumatizing event, but it wasn't nothing that no one else done to me or I done to somebody else. My aunt lived on Pennsylvania Avenue. This is a long time ago when I was, I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 years old, maybe a little older, 7. And she lived in some apartments down in the hood or whatever, and just like any other kid, just outside playing. But the thing about me, I was what they say, like, you're a hood baby, you going outside with no shoes on and shit like that. Just dumb shit, because really, fiends and shit leave needles and, shit all around the hood, all around the ground and shit like that. And I was, playing on the steps because she lived in apartments, and, it had, 1, 2, 3 floors. Because Doughboy lived all the way on the top floor. That was my big cousin's, very close friend. And so, I was up and down playing with the neighborhood kids around there. And all I remember is just like a pinch in my toe. And I'm like, what the fuck? And, I ain't, most kids, they don't really cry until they see what actually happened, or if their mother reacts before they get a chance to react. But I looked down and I stepped on what I perceived as a heroin needle. The needle is like it was still in my toe until I, of course, pulled it out. And so, I yelling and screaming, run downstairs to my aunt. They was screaming, they was paranoid, they was like frantic because one, they didn't want to tell, my mother, like, your son, he stepped on a heroin needle, and, all that comes with heroin needles, AIDS or whatever, hepatitis, whatever disease that can be exchanged, especially if it's a used needle. So first thing first, my aunt was like, where's the needle at? And it was still up on the second or the third floor. Sorry, don't quote me on it. But she went upstairs. She was like, is this the needle? She found the needle and brought it back to me. She was like, thank God. And I was like, why? What's wrong? You got to take me to the doctors. That's what I'm thinking and saying and stuff. She was like, no, baby. This needle wasn't even used yet. So, so just little shit like that can happen to you. It was something like that was traumatizing. Because you know why? I never went outside without no shoes on again. You know what I mean? Because that was a scary experience. Because, like I said, that could have been a used heroin needle or something like that. And it was the first of the month, so you already know how that goes. Next story was my friend Kevin, who lived around the corner. My friend Boopy, his cousins, the twins. I ain't gonna say all their names. The twins, and I think it was Kevin's girl cousin, or it was Boopy's girl cousin. That's the part I can't remember. All I know is that the twins got into a fight with the girl cousin, either from Kevin or Boopy. And long story short, they go have a back and forth about something. I think one of the twins called her a bitch, and she started sparking off on him. She started swinging on him, punching him, bam, 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 bam. They exchanging blows. That's when the other twin jumped in it, and he started punching her, and they just going back and forth. But she handling hers though. She giving it to him boom, boom. You know, she catching blows too, but still she giving it to him. And that's when one of the twins go in the house, Kevin's house. They ran at Kevin's house and stole a knife. And they proceed, one of the twins proceed to start poking her. And she's still giving it to the other twin, like just giving it to him. Like his face all fucked up. And the other twin is just poking her in the belly. But so much adrenaline is pumping, she don't even know what's going on. And I mean, he was poked, like he was giving it to her in her stomach. But she's still not beating the shit out of the other twin. And eventually she started feeling that shit, and she reached down and grabbed her stomach, and of course you see blood. And eventually it just, she's pouring, her clothes is leaking. One of the neighbors called the cops. And I think they was on, what is that? Shirley Avenue. So it wasn't Miss Tillman, it was somebody else, because, we had those no old nosy neighbors, but Miss Tillman was on my block, Spruce Drive. And Spruce Drive was like a T, and the top of the T was Shirley Avenue. So it was one of those other neighbors there, I don't know. But, yeah, they eventually called on her, and, the cops came, did their thing. But yeah, just like somebody that lives in the hood, they're gonna automatically be like, yeah, man, I can think of some of these stories too. But to those people that don't live in these type of neighborhoods or these type of areas, I get told all the time, bruh, you got some crazy, crazy stuff that happened to you. And maybe you should start a channel and do your thing and talk about stuff and how it affected you and how you're a better man now and stuff like that. So that's where the start of the Hood Trials came from. Other friends encouraged me, T, won't you talk about some of those crazy war stories that, you've been involved in? And that was just a few for you guys today. I just don't want you to think, I forgot about you. So I had to put those out there for you guys. And anytime I get a chance to talk with you, I'm going to do that. So don't forget to leave a comment, hit the subscribe button, and ask me questions. And if you want to hear certain types of stories or different types of hood stories, man, I got so many things that I've been involved with or been through, or that some stuff I'm willing to share with you guys. That's going to be a little tainted because we can't say everything. You know why? Peace.